So crooked. So crooked.
Woo! What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Back. Every day I'm hustling, baby. Alright, today we're talking about financing your ideas, financing your dreams, financing your goals, how to get your business started up off that track to where you really want to go, to what you want to do. Maybe you have this idea that you just came up with. You want to start this new business with your buddy, and that's awesome. That's great. I'm here to help you guys. Really get what you need, because I mean, without money, I mean, your business is not a business. It's just a hobby. It's just something you really enjoy doing, right? Being in business is all about money. Period. So with that being said, here's the list I came up with on how you can start financing your business so that you can get off the ground. Okay, first, number one, venture capital. That's gotta be a big one, especially it's been coming up a lot more popular recently due to media. Everyone thinks they're gonna get funded by venture capital. We're working with guys right now in San Francisco trying to fund us. But it sounds easy. But unless you got like some kind of app, you just made a brand new app, you got some kind of crazy invention. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult. But with what we do here at FunderHunt, it's just such a straightforward product that it's not hard. It's not hard. I'll get into that later. Okay, number two. We got credit cards. These can be very important, especially if you don't have, you don't have that idea of how you're gonna make $1 million, or you don't know how you're gonna start your business, but you do have these credit cards, and you may think, well, hey, I don't want to go into debt, and so I can start my business. But guess what? If you don't have any other option, that's what you gotta do, right? I personally would go into debt just if I had to, in order to maintain my business. That's just me. I don't know. At a certain point, you gotta choose what you're comfortable with, and maybe you're not comfortable with the high interest credit cards. Maybe you're not comfortable with that yet. But once you go further down the line, I'm gonna tell you that it's absolutely worth it, and you should absolutely do it if you're considering it. Because there's gonna be. Because if you think credit cards are expensive money, just wait until you see some of the other stuff I got in store for you, right? All right, commercial banks, number three. Commercial banks are super important. If you got really good credit, or maybe you own, some equity in your house, in your crib. Commercial banks are, kind of the old school, go to the bank so that they can give you a loan. It rarely happens. I really do see people getting actual loans from the bank. But if it does, but here's the thing. You can't just go to one bank and expect one bank to finance you, right? Just to give you that check. You gotta go to 100. You gotta go to 100 banks before one says yes to you. So it is a good route. It is a good route. If you come up with a business plan or something that you can show to someone, maybe they'll trust you. But this is someone else's money we're talking about, right? Obviously the bank has the most money out of everyone. Okay, next one. Private equity. Private equity is important if you don't mind, getting someone else on board in exchange for that huge boost, that huge jump start it's gonna give you, moving forward onto your business. Because realistically, we're all good people. Everyone's a good person, but if there was a second of me, that's lit. That's lit, baby. There's a second of me. But obviously, we're all different, so there can't be a second version of me, unfortunately. But here, all right, next one we got internet/forums. Internet, you don't know how easy it is to just make GoFundMe page right now. It's super easy. It's super effective, especially if you've got some kind of social media following. But if you're good at getting the word out there, I mean, it's not even about that. Just literally, there are people we heard about that guy who turned into a meme, and then he got cancer, and he ended up raising $100,000. Obviously, it's a different situation, right? But I mean, if the point remains the same, if you find something that you truly care about, and you get it big, you get it popular, you get people to know about it, then people are gonna give you money. It's that simple. It's that simple. And especially with the internet nowadays, man, it's so easy. It's so easy for you guys. You just go be like, hey, give me some money, man. I mean, that's just it. That's just it. Find the people that are willing to give you money. And internet's a great place to start if you don't know anyone. You don't know anyone. I mean, you might not have, rich friends, but internet's gonna help you find those rich people that, I mean, not even rich people, like think about it, you can have one person give you $1 million right now, or you can have, what is the number, like 10,000 people give you $100 each, and then you still get to $1 million, you know what I'm saying? It's all about perspective, there's so many ways of getting there, and you just gotta think about that. The fifth one. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6. We're on number 6 now. Number 6, minorities and women. Minorities and women are so great for these kind of programs for them to get the business funding. Just because there's so many programs. Everyone's supposed to be an entrepreneur, but I mean, if you're a minority, whatever. I mean, there's more out there for you. There's more opportunity. I mean, you may think that it's against you if you're a woman, but that's not the case. I mean, first of all, I highly think that women are superior to men. That's just me. That's kind of rooting into me. But also, secondly, there are so many things out there nowadays, just specifically for women and specifically for minorities, that you can get the business funding you need just by being one of those. Yeah. Okay. Next one, crowdfunding. This is a little bit back on what I was talking about earlier. You can have the one person give you $1 million, or you can have 10,000 people give you $100,000. I mean, 10,000 people give you $100. 20,000 people give you $50 each. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get to $1 million, and crowdfunding is another way. There was a company out there called Lending Tree, which actually was the first to introduce, peer-to-peer lending. Get a bunch of people up and you lend that one guy. I mean, it's a great avenue. Again, like I said, yeah. Friends and family. This gotta be a big one. If you got that rich uncle, go hit him up, cause you need that dodo, and that's what he got to know. That dodo. Friends and family, super important, especially if you are you're a big guy. I know you're a big guy, but you gotta tell this to your friends and family, because they don't know that you're a big guy. You gotta show them. And when they don't believe you, just listen to them, man. Just listen to them. Okay. General resources. What can you do to get some general resources in your life? I mean, look, think about the things you got. Right? So I used to have what's it called? I used to have an Xbox, a bunch of books lying around, some equipment, construction. They weren't even mine. They weren't even mine. A bunch of things, and then I just realized one day, hey, I'm working so hard, right? I'm not even home. 10% of the time, I'm not even home. Like, why do I need all this stuff for? Right? Why do I need all this stuff? And you just sell it. You could just sell it on eBay, Craigslist. Just get that stuff out there. Get some sales, and that's a general resource. I mean, think about the things that you can generally do. What can you do, to get that idea of the business in front of other people, right? That's what you gotta think about. I mean, if nobody knows about the idea that you have in your head, I mean, no one's gonna be able to support you. No one's gonna be able to trade currency for your goods and services. So that's a good, really important one. General resources. I mean, when I started this, when I started this business, FunderHunt, here in New York, financial district, right across from the World Trade Center. When I started it, we didn't really use any financing at all, just because I was taking the money that was closing for my deals at my current job, right? I was taking the money that was closing from my deals. I was making money working full time, and then I took that money and it gave me way more than I could have needed to start my business, because I mean, it's just high ticket sales, I guess. High ticket sales combined with just fucking work. All right. So next one, government can be super important to you, whether you don't know it yet or not. But government can be super important to you. They have so many free programs. They're amazing programs. I mean, sometimes I look at this stuff, I'm like, crazy. Not even about business funding. I mean, you're talking about the low income housing. Are you kidding me? You live in the middle of Manhattan for $800 a month, one bedroom. Are you kidding me? I would love to do that. You live in the middle of Manhattan, like that. So jealous. But yeah, but government resources always come in handy, especially if you don't know where to start. I mean, why don't you start by seeing what the government will give you? We talk a lot about voting and who's our president, this and that. Why don't you actually get some money from them? Rather than you just paying them taxes every year. Try it out. Okay, next one, factoring. Factoring is huge. It's on fire right now. It's the biggest, craziest game of all time, man. Like what business lenders are doing today, man. I would not have seen anyone or myself doing this ever. Ever. It is just crazy. I love it. But yeah, this game is crazy on fire right now, especially if you get in sales in, and if you have some kind of invoices, purchase orders, you got bank statements that show you got money, you're making deposits in your bank account. It's amazing, because you know why? Because that proves to us, that proves to me, hey, this is a strong investment. Maybe I'll get back to my underwriters, and maybe I'll just get you funded. But yeah, factoring is super important, especially in today's game. If you have those invoices, bank statements, credit card statements that you can use as basically something to show that you have income, you're generating revenue, and you can get money based off the value of those invoices. So I mean, you just basically multiply it, right? You multiply it. So let's say you get $100,000, and we can fund it same day. By the way, we could fund you $100,000 same day into your bank account, as long as you have some kind of proof that you're making some kind of money with your business, right? Because otherwise, it's not a business. Like I just said, it's not a business if you're not making money. It's not a business. It's a hobby, right? So if you have those things, then what we can then do for you is that we can get you that $100,000 wired in your account same day. And basically what you would do is you would pay a fixed percentage of your future receipts as the repayment, right? So basically you get wired $100,000 day one, then let's say next week, then a portion of your sales, a percentage of your sales gets wired back to us. And that's the most traditional form of financing, just because, I mean, look, we can talk all about this all day long, but the fact is that if you don't have really good credit, or if you don't have some collateral to back up your things. Or if you're not making money as a business owner just yet, stuff that you can actually show to me that you have some sort of revenue. I mean, it's gonna be really hard. I mean, it's gotta be one of the three for the most part. For the most part, I mean, look, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this, right? Where's my eraser? Take a look at this. I mean, look. 1 second, guys. I mean, so look. What is money? What is this money, right? So it's a piece of paper, right? This is what defines money, as a piece of paper, right? So this piece of paper can be used for other things of value that you can give to me. Awesome, right? Great, beautiful. Okay. So what people don't understand, though, what most people don't get, is that money doesn't have to be a piece of paper, right? Money doesn't have to be a piece of paper. Money could be, you could have money in the bank account. You can have liquid like this piece of paper. It could be liquid. You could have it in your home. Let's say you buy a house. You have equity in that home. That your money is being put in that house, right? So eventually own 100% of it. That's what having your money in your home is, right? And another one, also what you could have is you could have money in a retirement account, right? So it's not actual money. It's not actual liquid paper that you could go out and spend in the marketplace today, but it is a method. It is a method of having money, right? Because you could take out that money, or you could put it as collateral. But the fact of the matter is that unless you have liquid paper, unless you have unless you have money in the bank, you're gonna have to rely on one of these two things. You're gonna have to have money in your retirement account, money in your retirement or in your home, or I'll give you the money. I'll pay for your business expenditures. I'll buy it all for you if you have good credit. You gotta have good credit. If you don't have good credit, I mean, these are the 4 ways I'm gonna finance you. These are the 4 ways I am personally gonna finance you. I'm not gonna do it if you don't have any of these 4 things. You gotta have money in the bank account. You gotta be showing deposits in your bank account. You gotta have it in your home. You gotta have good credit, or you gotta have it in your retirement account. One of these 4. Okay, moving on. We're almost done here, guys. All right, so bartering. This is the next one. After factoring, which is the big one, we have bartering. So what is bartering? This kind of touches